first session of the week, post spring break. So hopefully you had a wonderful week off and you're excited about getting into it and finishing out this semester strong. So let's go ahead and get started. A lot of the typical routine in that we will go through everything once and then we'll repeat again and then layer some exercises together. A couple of different exercises to learn today and a lot of the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin with our chest expansion. So it's the beginning of the week. So we have a nice amount of energy, right? And probably feeling pretty good after a nice week of relaxation maybe, and maybe you got to get away for a little bit for a trip or something. And maybe you missed having Pilates last week. Okay, one more. Good. All right, let's come on down for a dynamic. Or maybe you practice some Pilates on your own, which would be great if you did. All right, cat and cow. Bring your hands closer to you. One more. Good. All right, go ahead and come on down to a seated position. We're going to come all the way down for our 100 exercise, okay? So go ahead and bring your knees with you. A little different today. From this bent leg position, we're actually going to straighten the legs all the way up. So we're going to keep them vertical, keep them tall. Everything else is the same, all right? Head and shoulders up, scooping, arms extended, and go ahead and begin pumping. When you're done, go ahead and extend one leg up, bend that knee, open that hip, and we're going to change the leg circles up a tad. So go ahead and start with a small circle. Remember to pull that leg towards you slightly at the top of the circle. Now I want you to increase the size of the circle. I want you to go into a medium-sized circle, keeping that hip open. All right, now we're going to go back up top and reverse and go back to that small circle. And then turn it into a medium size, so increase the size of your circle. Good. All right, let's switch legs. Up top, bend, open, and start with small. Turn it into a medium size. Up top, let's reverse small. And medium. Good. And foot down. Good. All right, here we go. First exercise, single leg, of course. We're going to do a crunch. So go ahead and bring your hands behind your neck. Now the crunch, when we lift our head up, we're going to scoop. Shoulders come up off the mat. Okay, chin to chest still. And we're going to pull one knee at a time. So it looks like this. Crunch and pull. Crunch, alternating knee pulls. Slow it down. Really focus on the scooping. One more each leg. Good. All right. Double leg with sweeping arms. We did this a week before last. Okay, go ahead and bring your knees in. Head and shoulders up. Now when we extend our legs, we're going to go ahead and sweep our arms up and sweep them back down. Okay, so it's outward, sweep out and up with the legs extended. We'll go one more. Good. Feet down, head down. All right, bridge is going to look a little different today, so go ahead and bend your elbows. Elbows stay connected to the mat, but our forearms are tall, so that means that we're just pointing our hands or our fists towards the ceiling, okay? So from here, I'm going to bridge, and I'm going to press my elbows down, tighten those glutes, pull the abdominals in, and come on down. So I'm using my arms as leverage. Here we go. Press and pull up and down and up and down and up and down. One more. Up and down. Nice. Okay, crisscross with crunch. So hands are again behind the head, and the same movement of the legs as single leg, but now we're crossing over and coming down. All right, here we go. Ready, lift, pull, and cross, and down. Slowly alternate between the legs. So really scoop, really press that back down into the mat. Feel those muscles working, those obliques as you twist up and across. Last one. And head down. All right, so single straight. We're going to work on one leg at a time. That's kind of the theme today. Straight leg all the way up. I'm going to go ahead and bring my head and my shoulders up. And I'm just working with this one leg, okay? So I'm scooping here, chin is to chest, and I'm going to pulse at the top and let it go. Pulse at the top and let it go. So it's a little bit of like a bouncing pull, if that makes sense. That's what a pulse is. So we're trying to increase the stretch at the top. One more. Good. Head down and rest. Other leg up. Same thing, single straight with a pulse. Head and shoulders up. And at the top, pulse, let it go. Last one here. Good. Head down. All right. Double straight with leg pulls this time today. So we did this the week before last. So both legs are up, head and shoulders up, hands behind your neck. So I am going to bend my knees, extend my legs out, pull my straight legs up, okay? Scooping, here we go. Breathing, exhale. Consistent breathing. Last one here. Oh, I can feel my abs on fire right now. Knee hug, head down, pull your knees in. Nice. All right, our roll up holds, a little different today as well. So we are adding an arm sweep. So we've had our arms at our sides, right? We're gonna add that arm sweep. So go ahead and bring our arms back. We're still holding, so I want you to just slightly bend those knees. And we're just adding that sweep. So I think we did this at the very end of the last week that we met. We're gonna sweep our arms and lift and hold. Come on down, sweep the arms back. Okay, here we go, up and down. Remember, your arms lead your head, your shoulders, and your back. All right, go ahead and roll to your side, push yourselves up. Roll down holds, a little different. We're going to do what's called a split arm on the roll down part. So the roll down is the same. We're still allowing our trunk to come back, right? Leaning back. And arms are extended. But now with our arms extended, we're going to split our arms. So I'm going to collapse my spine. And as I lean back, I'm going to bring my arms out at the sides. And back and up. Okay? Split arms. Let's go one more. Nice. All right. Go ahead and split your legs. We have our saw exercise. We've done this before. Legs are split in that V position here. Arms are outstretched at our sides. Remember, we want to maintain posture here. So sit up tall, push your abdomen forward. We're going to twist and lean, trying to connect our abdomen to our thigh. Come back up, maintaining posture, twist to the other side, and lean. You should feel this in your hamstrings, maybe even your glutes and your low back. But try and practice pulling those abdominals in as you pull your trunk up. That helps assist the lift. Pull. Good. Let's go one more on each side. Back to center. Go ahead and bring your legs together. We have our rowing exercise today. Hands interlocked. Go ahead and release the back. And come up, go ahead and pull, lean back. Lean forward, let go of the arms. Sweep around, big stretch over the top. Go ahead and bend your knees. We have seated balance with tall trunk into V. So the tall trunk is, we go from this rounded C-spine position, right? And we're going to sit up tall into this tall trunk V. All right. So we're going to go ahead and keep our feet on the ground. Go ahead and release the back. Bring your hands underneath your thighs. And we're going to extend one leg up at a time. We're kind of throwing it back here. We've done this early in the semester. So we're going to tall trunk, one leg lean back, pull it down, come back to start. Tall trunk, extension, back, and up, lean back. One more each leg. Okay. All right. Spine stretch. V position again. Big stretch over the top. One more. All right, go ahead and bring your legs together. We're going to lean back on our elbows, so come on back. So we're practicing a knee pull, so one leg at a time. So remember, every time that we're back on our elbows, we're lifting our rib cage. We should be able to put our hands underneath our back here. That's how tall our rib cage should be, okay? So from here, I'm going to extend my legs down a little bit, just slight bend in the knees. I'm going to pull one knee in, and with this knee lifting the rib cage, I'm going to push this knee out and extend the leg. Pull the knee in, rotate it out, extend the leg. See that? So it's a knee in, the bent knee goes out, so the hip opens. As I extend the leg, I'm keeping my abdomen tall. In, out, and down. So inner thigh, inner hip work. Good. All right, we're going to switch legs. In, out, and down. Let's go one more. Good. All right, come on up. Knee hug before we turn over. Release the back. So I'm not sure if we've done pull straps and grasshopper before. I'm going to have to look back, but I'm going to treat this as you haven't. Okay, so pull straps. So we have our legs stay down and our trunk does the work, okay? Grasshopper, our trunk stays down and our legs do the work, okay? All right, come on down to your tummy. We'll start with pull straps. So we're going to start with our arms out to our sides, resting on our chin. Now, when we lift our trunk and sweep our arms back, we're going to press our pelvis down into the mat, tighten our glutes, keep our legs connected, okay? When we lift the chest and sweep our arms, our focus is, besides pressing that pelvis down, squeezing those shoulder blades together to get a big stretch through the back, upper back, okay? So we're working on some scapula work here. All right, here we go. This is what it looks like. Up and back and down. So we're lifting, sweeping, squeezing, and down. I like to exhale as I lift. We'll go one more, pull straps. Good. Go ahead and fold your arms in front. We're going to rest our heads on the back of our hands here with our arms bent. So now our legs are doing the work, so our head stays down. So with grasshopper or heel taps, some people call them heel taps, we're really working on the low back and the glutes, okay? So go ahead and bend your knees. Now, we're going to flex our feet. We're going to lift our thighs up off of the mat and tap those heels together, keeping the knees off of the mat. Breathe. So you should feel those hamstrings engaged, glutes engaged, and feel this in the low back. All right, go ahead and rest. Bring the legs down. We'll do that one more time. So this is called grasshopper or heel taps. Again, I can't remember if we've done this before. Sometimes my classes run together and I just can't differentiate. Okay, go ahead, second time. Bend, flex, lift, tap. And down. Good. Okay. So what do we have now? Okay, so we have modified slow push-up into low back stretch. So go ahead and bring your hands outside your chest, keeping your knees on the ground. We're going to push up. Remember, tighten your core muscles when you push up and come back. We're going to go slowly push up, not all the way down, and back. Slow push up and back. All right, let's go one more and stay up tall for kneeling tall after this. Kneeling tall with mermaid. All right, so kneeling tall means that we have strong posture, right? Hips are pushed forward, glutes are engaged, abdominals are pulled in, arms to our sides. We're sweeping over the top for mermaid. Other arm over, side to side. One more on each side. Okay, so I know we haven't done this before. So this is teapot. So it's another version of a push-up, okay? So we're going to come on down to our elbows with our palms on the mat, okay? Elbows are probably about just shoulder width apart. I'm going to extend one leg, okay, out behind me. So this is the teapot here. So I'm going to lift that leg here. So from here, I want you to pull your elbows in slightly. Now I'm going to press up onto my hands and my leg goes down. See that? And then I come down onto my forearms and my leg goes up. Now while we are teapot moving, we're pulling those abdominals in, tightening the glute of the leg, and pressing down on the mat, and really focusing on strength in the shoulders. Hopefully you can do this. And breathing. One more. Good. All right, let's switch legs. Here we go. Teapot down. Up. Down. Up. Seems like a very simple move, but you should feel this in your triceps, forearms. Let's go one more. Good. All right, knee in. Whew. Go ahead and roll those wrists. Shake those arms out. We're going to come on down to our side. 2 exercises, all the way down for the first. Okay, so head is down, arm is extended. You can either bring your arm on your hip or you can bring your hand out in front for balance, okay? Remember that anytime we're doing leg work here, we are really focusing on pressing that hip down, connecting it to the mat, right? And pulling the abdominals in. We aren't just chilling here with leg work. We're actually working our entire core here. All right, here we go. We're going to lift up and lower. Now, it's not just a simple lift. It's a nice, strong lift. So focus, tightening these hips, tightening the muscles in the leg, creating resistance, slowing it down, breathing. Let's go one more. All right, come up onto your elbow, bend your knees. We're going to lift our hips. We're going to bring our hand behind our neck, and we're going to dip our elbow over for chest openers. Done these before. So we're just rotating the upper back, rotating it over and down. There's a slight twist of the trunk, not too much. Let's go one more. Good. All right, hips down. We're going to switch to the other side for our leg lifts. All the way down. Here we go. Up. Remember, nice and strong. These are strong lifts. They should be called strong lifts. Creating strength, resistance. Let's go one more. Good. Elbow, bend knees, hips up, hand behind your elbow or head, and chest lift. Let's go one more. Good. Hips down. Come to a seated position and go ahead and knee hug here. All right, so we're going to start again. Some of them we're going to double up. Some of them we're going to adapt a little bit or morph into maybe more of a longer repeated exercise. So I'll explain that if we ever do that. But we'll start with our single leg crunch and move into our double leg with those sweeping side arms, okay? We'll go back to back before we go to bridge. So go ahead and come on down. Bring the legs down, hands behind the neck. We're going to go ahead and extend the legs out just slightly. And we're going to go practice. I can't even talk. We're going to practice the crunch with the knee pull. Here we go. Ready? Up. In. Let's switch legs. Up. And in. And up. And in. Up. One more each side. Good. Both knees in. Hands over the top. And double leg. Arm sweep outside. One more. Good. Feet down, head down. All right, so the bridge is going to change a little bit. So we have our elbows bent, right? Arms are up. So when I lift my hips, this time I'm going to lower my arms. When I lower my hips, I'm going to lift my arms back to start. See that? Keeping my elbows connected. Here we go. Ready? And up, arms down. Down, arms up. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. We'll go one more. And up. And down. Good. All right, we have our crisscross. Go ahead and bring your hands behind your neck. Extend your legs out here a little bit, and we're going to bring that knee in and cross. Other side. I want you to add an arm extension when you cross over. Extend. Extend. Reach. Reach. One more each side. And rest. Nice. All right, so single straight. We're going to go traditional single straight, but with that pulse at the top that we practiced the first time through. So go ahead and bring both legs up, head and shoulders up, scooping, chin to chest, and we're going to let that leg go, drop, and we're going to pulse at the bottom and the top. See, it's just like a little mini bounce. Last one each side. And then keep your legs up, all the way up. Hands behind your neck. Leg pulls, bend the knees, extend, and pull. This is where you really focus on lengthening that exhale. One more. Good. Feet down. All right, extend your legs out slightly, legs bent, arms behind you. Roll up, hold. See if you can go a little higher and come down with the arm sweep. Lead with your arms. Let's go one more. Good. Okay, roll to your side, push yourselves up. Roll down holds with split arms. Here we go. Lean back, split, and up. This is like a warm-up exercise for the rowing exercise, right? Last one. So we need to throw a little saw in there before we go. So split your legs, arms outstretched, and we're going to pulse at the bottom of the saw. So twist, lean, and pulse, and lift. Twist, lean, and pulse. Just a baby pulse, little bounce. One more each side. And back to center. Legs together. Now we have our rowing. Collapse and lean and pull. Let's go one more on the rowing. Good. And bend your knees. All right, we have the seated balance, right? Open V. Now we're going to extend both legs. So rounded, lift, and open, and down. Up, and down. So we're changing position of that lumbar area, right? We're pushing the abdomen forward and leaning back. One more. Good. All right, V position, spine stretch. One more. All right, legs together. We're going to go ahead and bend our knees. We're going to lean back on our elbows. we have the lifted abdomen. Go ahead and extend those legs out a little bit. We're pulling the knee in, rotating it out, extending the leg down, same leg. One more. Switch legs. Pull, rotate, extend. Pull, rotate, extend. Lift your abdomen. Breathe. One more. Good. All right, knee hug. So we have pull straps and then grasshopper. Then we're going to change up that push-up position a little bit. All right, go ahead and turn over. Pull straps, our legs stay down. Arms outstretched. Lifting, sweeping, exhaling. So create resistance with those arms. Tighten the muscles. Press the pelvis down. Tighten the glutes. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And one more. Good. Fold your arms, head down, grasshopper. Bend, flex, lift, and tap. And rest. Second time, bend, flex, lift, and tap. And rest. Good. All right. Hands outside your chest. The only difference here is that we are going to bend our knees. Okay? We're going to push up. Extend the legs down. Low back stretch. Move forward. Bend your knees. Come on down. All the way down. Here we go. Up. Down. Back. Down. Up. Down. Back. Two more. Up. Down. Back. One more. And kneeling tall. Good. Mermaid. Tall posture. Breathing, big breathing. One more each side. And teapot. There we go. One leg out. Position yourself so you can easily push up, leg down. Down, leg up. Up, leg down. Last one. Good. Switch legs. Push up and down, up and down. Last one. Good. All right, knee in, all the way down. Line leg lift. Okay, we're going to change this up a little bit. So we're still lifting, but now we're bending and extending on the way down. Okay, here we go. Up, in, down. So you want to go down the line of the other leg. Still keeping in mind, we want to press that hip down, pull those abdominals in. Strong leg, right? And hip lift. Last one. Good. Elbow. Bent legs. Hips up. Now, bring that hand behind the head and rotate. And left. Last one. Good. Hips down. Switch sides. All the way down. All right, here we go. Lift. Bend. Extend. Last one. And on your elbow, bend your knees, lift up, and hand. Here we go. One more chest opener. Hips down and accordion. Sit up tall, legs extended. So we have figure eights in front. So arms are extended out in front, and we're just going to figure eight. So palms come up, palms go down. Rotating the arms, rotating the shoulders, about chest height, shoulder height. Tighten those arms. Breathe. Strong posture. All right, keeping your arms here. We're going to pull your arms back and out. Keep the elbows high. Strong posture. More scapula work, right? And some rhomboids in there too. Good. All right, lean forward, bring your arm across. Switch arms. on both arms. And sit up, bring a leg across and pull. And switch legs. Good. All right, you guys, session 1 is done. Nice job today. Welcome back. And I'll see you for the next session. Good job.